Ireland has been a consistent producer of good TV shows and movies over the last few years. Its promising lineup continues with yet another mystery thriller in the form of The Vanishing Triangle. Ivan Kavanagh is credited with developing the story and is the showrunner for Season 1. The 6-part series has already had its 3-episode premiere at the Sundance Festival, opening to a rousing response. The show's core plotline is derived from Irish pop culture. It refers to the period in the late 80s and 90s when Ireland witnessed a disturbing growth in the disappearance of Irish women in certain regions of the country. The show also promises to focus on a firm character study through Lisa Wallace and Detective David Berkeley. Here is everything you need to know about The Vanishing Triangle Season 1 Episode 3, including its release date, time, and where you can watch this. Where can I watch The Vanishing Triangle? The Vanishing Triangle will be broadcast on AMC's Sundance TV for our viewers in the US and Canada. It will also be available to watch on AMC Plus for the subscribers. The show's distributor Echo Rights has also signed pre-sale deals with a number of broadcasters and streamers to give the show a global platform. Acorn TV has secured the UK premiere, as well as licensing the series for several other territories. SBS has picked up Australian rights, and the series is also sold across the Nordics with SVT, Sweden, DR, Denmark, NRK, Norway, and Yle, Finland, also licensing the title, while VRT will air the series in Belgium. The Vanishing Triangle Season 1 Episode 3 release date. The Vanishing Triangle Season 1 Episode 3 will be released on Thursday, November 2nd, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time. Expect the runtime to be roughly 50 minutes for the 3rd episode, which we expect to remain the same for Season 1. The new episode does not have a specific title as such. It will be available to watch with subtitles on. The summary for Episode 3's plot reads: David tries to get a statement from Teresa and a confession from Bulger, while Lisa investigates if Bulger could be the killer. Susan pleads for information from the Gardaí when an anonymous caller claims to have information on Amy. How many episodes will The Vanishing Triangle have? The Vanishing Triangle Season 1 will run for a total of 6 episodes. So, after Episode 3, we will have another 3 episodes to go that will follow a weekly release schedule, subject to any changes the distributors might make in between. Since there are so many platforms hosting the show, we do not expect there to be any major scheduling interruptions. What happened in Episodes 1 and Amp 2? The doubleheader starts off the story of the Vanishing Triangle in Castle Moy, where a young Amy Reynolds is abducted. Meanwhile, in Dublin, journalist Lisa Wallace fights for the rights of vulnerable women to have a refuge home. Her efforts are centered on the interest of protecting such women in the memory of her own mother, Janice, who was murdered when she was young. Lisa gets wind of the disappearance, and Detective David Berkeley is assigned to investigate. Lisa finds credible evidence that links Amy's case and the unsolved case of Janice's murder. Berkeley is sent to Castle Moy to handle the botched investigation and shore up resources. Mark Bulger, a notorious local from Bollington, is suspected of being linked with at least one of those 2 crimes. Lisa also starts receiving posts from the killer, whom she has brought back into the light. She plays on her life to rescue the life of a woman named Teresa who was in fact taken hostage by Bulger. But it is unclear if he is responsible for the other 2 crimes.